Reality check, man, from your device, you know it's a unique one, Aromatic Realistic TV. Anyway, today my viewers and subscribers at home and who are living in the diaspora abroad. Today we want to zoom in on the Andrew Holness Layard administration. And a couple days ago, Hurricane Beryl were told to us, the Jamaican people, that it is a Category 5 hurricane. And as the Jamaican people embrace themselves for this devastating hurricane, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, go for international media, CNN, and tell the people them, say Jamaica have 900 shelters in place. And next, Layard from his administration, Matthew Samuda, also go on CNN and tell them that 780 shelter is in place. Another member, which is Deadman Mackenzie, him go on TVJ and tell them say 60 shelter is in place. Now my viewers and subscribers, all man who are living in the diaspora, you have 3 members from the Andrew Holness administration, and the 3 of them give the Jamaican people and international media wrong number. You have 2 ministers and the Prime Minister go on international TV and the 3 of them quote wrong number. You no see it's sitting right here, sir. And you remember, you know, when Andrew Holness tell lie, Andrew Holness not tell lie to please the Jamaican people. You know. Andrew Holness tell lie to benefit himself. You know, remember that. When Andrew lie, Andrew no lie to please the Jamaican people. Andrew lie to benefit himself. So the question what we the ask, what make Andrew Holness have to go tell such lie? Knowing that we the Jamaican people don't have 900 shelters. So what make the man have to go lie? Imagine now you're not Jamaica. Your nation, they embrace themselves for a Category 5 hurricane. And the Prime Minister, who's supposed to be transparency, that's supposed to lead in by example in a situation like this, the man go on national media and go lie. But anyway, Jamaica, without any further ado, I am going to play the 3 clip, starting with the Prime Minister first, Nestor Morgan second, and then Deadman Mackenzie third. Anyway, take it away, and after that, we will dissect it.
Who joins us live from Kingston. Prime Minister, thanks so much for your patience and for talking to us at what is literally a very busy time for you right now. Can you just tell us how prepared the island is and what preparedness you're at the moment?
So the government is at its highest level of alert and preparedness. All our entities that are responsible for disaster and emergency response are mobilized. We have 900 shelters right across the island. I would say that about 90% of them are mobilized and ready.
Who joins us live from Kingston. Prime Minister, thanks so much for your patience and for talking to us at what is literally a very busy time for you right now. Can you just tell us how prepared the island is and what preparedness you're at the moment?
Responsible for disaster and emergency response are mobilized. We have 900 shelters right across the island. I would say that about 90% of them are mobilized and ready.
Anyway, Jamaica, that was the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Same have 900 shelter in place and 90% of them ready. So we all play Matthew Samuda here now and listen what the short boy have to say.
Joining me now is Senator Matthew Samuda and meteorologist Evan Thompson, both with Jamaica's Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Senator Samuda, I'll start with you because you've been leading the hurricane preparation. What are people and businesses in your country doing to prepare for this monster hurricane?
Well, you know, there's a great deal of anxiety as we have seen the impact of this storm in Barbados, in St. Vincent, and of course in Grenada. So citizens, businesses alike have been putting in place all of their hurricane preparatory steps. So there's a great deal of activity at the supermarkets, great deal of activity at our hardware stores, and people are putting in place the protection mechanisms that we know work. At the government level, we've been focused on clearing major drains right throughout our townships. We've been ensuring that all of our government buildings are indeed protected by way of being boarded up, ensuring that roofs are secure. We're doing what we can, but ultimately we've also been focused on ensuring that citizens have the information. So those who are in low-lying areas, those who are in flood-prone areas, go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
780 plus shelter. Matthew Samuda. The Prime Minister have 900 shelter. Matthew have 780 plus shelter. And here Deadman Mackenzie shelter now.
Minister, thank you so much for speaking with us. First of all, coming out of your briefing, what is the latest?
Well, so far I've been updated on the number of shelters. We are close to now some 60 odd shelters across the country. My information also is that at least 85% of our shelters are in operation, and this is right across the country.
Minister, thank you so much for speaking with us. First of all, coming out of your briefing, what is the latest?
Well, so far I've been updated on the number of shelters. We are close to now some 60 odd shelters across the country. My information also is that at least 85% of our shelters are in operation, and this is right across the country.
So Jamaica, you hear it? So when we start with Deadman Mackenzie, because Deadman Mackenzie was local, he gave that little press conference, or you know, that little interview to, I think it's Stevie J. Listen his words. Desmond Mackenzie. Words. Well, so far, I have been updated on the number of shelters. We are close to now 60 odd shelters across the country. And listen what he said. My information also is that at least 85% are in operation, and this is right across the country. Deadman Mackenzie, to my information also is that at least 85% of the shelters are in operation, and this is right across Jamaica. Now listen to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Information what the Prime Minister give to CNN. Prime Minister Andrew Holness stated 900 shelters across the island. I would say about 90% of them are mobilized and ready. The Prime Minister of Jamaica give that interview, or the Prime Minister of Jamaica give that update to CNN international media, and he stated that 90% of the shelters across the island I would say about 90% of them are mobilized and ready. An ex-member of his administration, Matthew Samuda, stated 780 shelter is ready. Who is Andrew Holness Matthew Samuda is speaking to? Who are they sending a message to? Because obviously that message is not resonating with the Jamaican people. Because the Jamaican people know that's a lie. The Jamaican people know that's a lie. So my knowledge, I take some time out. And I said, this is a psychological move by Andrew Holness, you know. Because when Andrew Holness they lie, in no life he please the Jamaican people, in life he please himself. And we say, there's an assessment have to take place. An evaluation or the estimate cost of the damage. So I go back and I remember that Christopher Campbell, a family member on my platform, remind me that the Jamaican taxpayers pay into a disaster insurance fund. And I said, Jesus Christ. Christopher Campbell, so remember Aromatic. So the Jamaican taxpayer paid into a disaster insurance fund. So me say when Andrew Holness up on CNN, Andrew Holness go tell the people them say 90 shelter. Me say, wow. Andrew Holness send a message to the people them were in charge of the insurance. Because then, remember that assessment, evaluation, or the estimate cost of to send in for the amount of money what the insurance company go pay out to Jamaica. We say when Andrew Holness lie to please himself. Andrew Holness not lie to please the people of Jamaica. Christopher Campbell right there, so there. No joke, my brother. So when the Prime Minister come out and he emphasize 900 shelters across the island, I would say about 90% of them are mobilized and ready. We see where the message why my son? Psychological, that boy the cunning. He wasn't speaking to the local media because that is not resonating with us. Because we know we don't have 900 shelters in Jamaica. But in the send a message to the insurance people, them, you think that boy they easy? You think that boy they easy? But listen me, Jamaica. I don't know how much of you guys notice the international media coverage of this hurricane before it hits and after. I am going to repeat again. We don't know how much of Jamaican take notice of the international coverage by international media of this hurricane before and after. But the question I want to ask these international media who are so much interested and care about the Jamaican people in this crisis of this category 5 hurricane as they stated in the first place. If you're dead by a bullet, or if you're dead by the hurricane, you're still dead. If your picnic get washed away or breeze or something and he swept away in the hurricane, or somebody take him away, it's still the same take away. We baby them, the youth them, the woman them, they get murdered 24/7. And the international media has never yet intervened one day. But you are so concerned and interested in this hurricane before and after. So me scratch my head and me I wonder if it's the people that want to pay out the insurance money to Jamaica. Have these people as a little watchdog over the island to see what they go on, to see the estimate. To see the estimate evaluation that Andrew Holness go send out. I am just asking my viewers and subscribers. The international media, they were right there. So interested. But not one time we no hear them come down at Jamaica and try to dig up on the corruption of the government. Or get to the bottom line of the crime and the violence. Or get to the bottom line of our youths them that are missing. We no hear them. Because as I stated before, if you're dead by the hurricane or you're dead by a bullet, I see him dead. If you get washed away in the hurricane and somebody take you away, I the same take away. But you no interested in that side. But all of a sudden, you just interested in this hurricane. So me I ask myself, me no know if the people them have to pay out the insurance money. Have them trying to find out from the government what is going on. So they have an idea the amount of money what they're supposed to pay to Jamaica because they know say such man tricky. Eh? The man lie through in teeth. The man lying. The man lying through in teeth. Jamaica, New York have 8 million plus people. And New York not have as much shelter as Jamaica do. And Jamaica only have 2.something million. The states of Florida have 22 plus million people. And they don't have the amount of shelter what Jamaica have. Do the maths. Florida, 22 million plus people living in Florida. Hurricane zone Florida. And them not have as much shelter in Florida than what we have in Jamaica. We have more shelter in Jamaica than what them have in Florida. We have more shelter in Jamaica than what them have in New York. Just think about that. As the Jamaican people brace themselves to face a Category 5 hurricane. We don't know the outcome, but we are just hoping and speculating that it won't be as bad as they say it would be. And the Prime Minister, who's supposed to set an example, lead from front to make sure your people are okay and not fret because you have them back. You're gone for international media and gone lie. Desmond McKenzie, another member of your administration, gone for the media, gone lie. Matthew Samuda, another member of your administration, gone for CNN, gone lie. You no lie. all the Jamaican people can take uno serious. How we if take uno serious? When all upon a thing like a hurricane that can destroy our country because we see the aftermath. And the man gone for international media and lying. Lying. The man lying. And want people to take on serious. Think about it. My viewers and subscribers at home and in the diaspora abroad. Deadman Mackenzie. Well, so far, I have been updated on the number of shelter. We are close to 60 odd shelter across the country. Deadman Mackenzie stated, my information or the intelligence that I gather is also that at least 80% are in operation. And this is right across the country. And here the Prime Minister of Jamaica. We have 900 shelters across the island, and I would say about 90% of them are mobilized. And little short as Matthew Samuda, for those who live in the low line and flood this and that, we have 780 odd shelters ready. You want a liar that set up people than them ya, 2 foot pussy. All in a crisis. Uno de lie. Uno lie. I want the Jamaican people to take on serious. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. Like and share and follow us over YouTube. You know what to do. Until then, my people, be well. The signature word, Aromatic continue to remind them. Art of love. Art of love. Art of love. Peace, my people.
Cause when we look at where we're coming from and take a look at where the journey began, Aromatic Realistic TV of the real. Yeah, man, this is Lila Ike. I would say Aromatic Realistic TV. That's where the truth is.
She's an angel. You know?